recent research study published in Nature Communications on December 1st, 2021. This research was done in the UK at the Imperial College of London, led by Professor Ajit Lalvani, who suggests that universal vaccines that are targeting internal proteins would be much more efficient to develop antibodies against the current and the future versions of the SARS-CoV-2, which is caused COVID-19. So what they found was the internal proteins, unlike the spike protein, which all of the current vaccines are based upon, the internal proteins are much more conserved across the coronaviruses. So therefore, they suggest, and I as a scientist completely agree with that, to create a universal vaccine that targets the internal protein that are well conserved. This will help to eliminate the current and future coronaviruses, SARS-CoV-2s and SARS-CoV-2 causing diseases. And I would like to add to that, if a universal vaccine will be developed, which is absolutely, in my opinion, critical to end the pandemic, current and future pandemics or epidemics, it is absolutely critical that we develop this vaccine not based on the mRNA technology, unless the mRNA technology will be developed in a way that people with allergies, with genetic disorders and other medical conditions can take this vaccine. Currently, they cannot. And therefore, I believe that vaccines like Novavax technology, which we all have helped develop as a taxpayer, US taxpayer, that will help not only to have everyone getting their yearly dose, not even yearly, just once in their lifetime maybe, a dose of this universal SARS-CoV-2 vaccine, and that will be able to be taken by everyone with any medical condition. That is absolutely critical to understand, and I think the scientific community, the medical community, the public health officials, and the policymakers should absolutely look into that. It's very critical, in my opinion. Universal vaccine that targets the internal protein of the SARS-CoV-2 that will be effective for current and future mutants of the SARS-CoV-2, and that would be best if developed with a protein-based technology like Novavax technology. I think that is a very, very great way to go forward in this pandemic, in the future pandemics, and that's what science is for. Thank you. I really appreciate this science, this important paper, which was funded by the UK taxpayers and by the NIH, by the United States taxpayers. So thank you for that. Thank you for all of us who are supporting this kind of work with our taxpayers' dollars and taxpayer pounds. So thank you so much for the scientific community. And I hope this can be taken into consideration. Very, very important.